Houston, Texas, the site for the Pelicans. He is a runaway train. The power forward Zion Williamson looking to come off the rails and lead his team to victory as they game plan for the task ahead at Toyota Center. Pelicans, Rockets. Up next, back in a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. D.A., it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jonas Valanciunas is hitting a lot of threes. So many so that his teammates started calling him Dirk Valanciunas. He says, I'm just taking what's out there. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. If I'm making it, I'll keep taking it. Simple as that. But, guys, you better believe he still can get it done inside as well.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the 2. And for the Rockets, Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the small forward.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Outside, Green. Here's Martin. Houston moving the ball around. Back to Porter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Martin. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Ingram outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the inside, Williamson uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're just playing to Williamson's strength. He has great hands. He's a great finisher. Excellent play call.
Porter finds Martin. Back to Porter. Smith on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
McCollum outside. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
Because of Zion's strength and explosiveness, he's nearly unguardable around the rim.
And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. Smith left side. He took the opportunity when he saw it.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Back to McCollum. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Inside to the middle. Valanciunas trying to free himself up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
So he gets them both.
What you respect about Zion, he's not trying to flex on everyone. He sees the big picture on the court and in the public eye.
Now here's Green. Martin finds Green. Lets the three fly, and Valanciunas pulls it down. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for New Orleans. Here's Williamson. Now the pass to Murphy. The three. Knocks down the three ball.
Murphy.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Rockets trail by 5. Outside, Martin. Green in the post. Murphy's there. Pass to Martin. Outside, Porter. Tries again. And Martin with the lay-in. Good.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Porter against McCollum. Murphy passes to McCollum. Murphy on top. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
First one falls for him.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Both free throws good for Ingram. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Passes it to Murphy. Kicks it to Williamson. Down low, here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Rockets trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Covered by Williamson. Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Now here's McCollum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Great tenacity from C.J. McCollum, not letting the defense bother him at all.
It's Porter outside. They get the rebound.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Pelicans leading by 7. The pass to Murphy. Back to Ingram. Pass to Murphy. A 3 from McCollum. Green with the rebound. Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Ingram with the steal. Valanciunas inside. Şengün covering. Here's Ingram. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Rockets trail by 9. Outside, Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Murphy passes to Valanciunas. Over Şengün. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Covered by Williamson. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
McCollum with the bounce pass. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up 9. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Then it's Ingram, and it's Alvarado in at the 1. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Williamson outside. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 11. Porter inside. Lays it up off the glass. Porter's got his second bucket.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
Showing some nice handles in the pick and roll. Ingram's creativity is fun to watch in these sets.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Christopher. Richardson cover. Passes it to Şengün. 5 on the clock. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Smith.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 8. Hayes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide-open teammate and feeds him.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Şengün with the ball. Covered by Hayes. Tries from the block. Şengün, no good. Ingram, left side. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Here's Tate. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket, and the shot goes in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pelicans leading by 11. Alvarado passes to Richardson. Ingram outside. Williamson outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Alvarado. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Rockets ball.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Şengün with the ball. Working on Hayes. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Williamson outside. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Yep, that one goes in there. Ingram's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans.
The production from Ingram just keeps getting better and better. A guy who knows how to get buckets.
Here's Tate, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Now here's Hayes. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Richardson for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
Now here's Williamson. After Jalen Green's miss, Williamson kicks to Richardson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Shot clock at 5. And it's Ingram missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Smith, no good. Pelicans leading by 16. Now Ingram. 12 points for him. Hayes dishes to Ingram. Williamson trying to free himself up. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Hayes.
A high-usage guy. Ingram always takes a lot of high-percentage shots.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Daniels is checked in. Rockets trail by 18. Outside, Martin. Pass to Christopher. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. They double him with Williamson. Here's Green. Takes it off the glass.
Putting his size to use. James got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Pelicans leading by 16. Ingram with it. He's got 14. Here's Daniels. Another shot. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 8.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Now here's Ingram. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Martin the pass to Garuba. Here's Christopher. Fires from the line. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Ingram outside. Here's Hayes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 5 assists in the game.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pelicans ahead, delivering the blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 14 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Pelicans?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
Outside, Green. There's the pass to Martin. Smith against Williamson. Smith the pass to Porter. That one good for 2. Porter's got 6 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the score by Houston. Daniels passes to Hayes. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 6. And here is Şengün. He dishes it to Smith. Over Williamson. Nice shot by Smith.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Ingram passes to Daniels. Here's Hayes. He's got 6. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Martin. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Şengün, no good. Ingram attacking, and slam dunk by Ingram.
He's very long and slender framed, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
Porter kicks to Green. Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving. That's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Now, here's Şengün. Such a wide-open look. Porter's got 9 points.
You hate to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
McCollum kicks to Daniels. Williamson outside. Hayes trying to break free. And it's Williamson missing. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Porter. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup. Porter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
McCollum dishes to Williamson. To the paint, deflects the pass. Hayes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Şengün. Second personal foul.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
At the line for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hayes. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside, Porter. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside, Green. Now, here's Şengün. He started close, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Ingram. 20 points for him. Driving in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Jabari Smith picks one up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Kaminsky is checked in for Houston.
One shot.
And that one falls for Ingram.
With continued hard work, Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, has the talent and size and skill to be a top 10 player in this league.
Now here's Porter. He's got 11. 2 points. That one goes. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Porter against McCollum. Passes it to Ingram. Williamson looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Hayes. Three-pointer on the way. The Rockets pull it in. Outside, Green. Feeds it to Smith. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 12 points for Smith.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Daniels. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
The Rockets making a switch here. Christopher's checked in. Now here's Green. That shot misses. Good D by Williamson. The pass to Hayes. In the corner, it's Ingram. Fires the three. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to Smith. Down low. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Here's Williamson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Nothing you can do. Zion is just unstoppable from this area of the floor.
Houston moving it around. Kaminsky, the pass to Green. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 7 points in the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Ingram outside. Williamson outside. Back to Ingram. Dishes it to Daniels. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Smith outside. Kaminsky finds Smith. Green left side. And it's Green with the jam.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for the Pelicans. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let him down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. 19-point game on the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. Pass to Daniels. Back to McCollum. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Williamson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Terrific concentration and body control. Zion showing why he was chosen #1 overall.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. That free throw good from Williamson. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Ingram. Smith with some nice D. Rockets trail by 20. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 4 points this quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Here's Ingram. Good. Ingram's got 11 in the second half.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
New Orleans.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Jones looking for an opening. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Smith kicks to Porter. Back to Smith. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Jones. To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Rockets trail by 20. Now a timeout called by Houston. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double. Whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Some changes for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Marshall in for Jones. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Smith on the wing, covered by Williamson. And it's Smith missing. Pelicans leading by 20. The drive by Williamson. McCollum against Porter. Off target from outside. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Traps in the tray. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Ingram outside. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. That one drops for him. And that's 21 points for Zion Williamson.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They lead by 17. And it's McCollum in the corner. Now Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Porter. Martin wide open. He fires. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ingram against Green. Ingram passes to McCollum. And Valanciunas kicks to Williamson. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Martin. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. New Orleans leading by 15. McCollum outside. Smith against Williamson. Five to shoot. A 3 from McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Porter passes to Şengün. On the wing, Green. Back to Şengün.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Smith in the post. Working on Williamson. And it's Houston with another.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's McCollum. Kicks it to Williamson. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
.139 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They lead by 14. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Down low, it's stolen by Smith. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
Green. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Green. Pelicans leading by 12. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Jones dishes to Williamson. He feeds it to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Hayes the pass to McCollum. And a miss there on the triple.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pelicans.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Brandon Ingram.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Here's Green. He gets that one.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Green kicks to Porter. Over McCollum. Outside for Martin. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.